In this video, we're going to learn about slope. So when we talk about the slope of a line, we're talking about the rise over the run. How much it goes up or down, and then how much it goes to the right. So we have four types of slope. One goes up from left to right, and that's a positive slope. One goes down from left to right, and that's a negative slope. One goes across, there is no change in the rise, that's a zero slope. And then one goes up and down, and that's an undefined slope, so there is no change in the run. All right, so in order to find slope on the graph, we need to first find 2 points on the graph. So here are my 2 points. So we have -1, -2, and 3, 4. So our second step is to count up or down to find the rise. So we always start on the point on the left. So this is the point on the left. So we're going to count up or down to find the rise. So we're going to count up in this case, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. So we went up 6, which is a positive number. And then so step 3 says count to the right to find the run, and that will always be positive. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So we went to the right 4, and then we need to write it as a fraction and then simplify as necessary. So remember, rise goes on the top, so 6 is going to go on the top. Run goes on the bottom, so 4 is going to go on the bottom. And then let's see if we can simplify that. So we got 6 over 4, and it does simplify. It simplifies to 3 over 2. So that is the slope of this line, 3 over 2. All right, so slope-intercept form looks like this, where y is by itself. M represents the slope, which is what we just talked about, and b is the y-intercept, wherever this function crosses the y-axis. So the slope is m, the y-intercept is b. Now, if in this example, 3 would be the slope, and 2 would be the y-intercept. You can also find slope between 2 points given this formula. If you don't want to graph it, you can use this formula. So let's go ahead and plug in these numbers as an example. So we got to label them first. It's x1, y1, x2, and y2. So y2 is 5 minus y1, which is -3. We got x2, which is 1, minus x1, which is 2. And then we're just going to go ahead and plug that in the calculator. So we have 5 minus -3 on the top, and 1 minus 2 on the bottom. And we got -8. So the slope between these 2 points is -8, which we can also rewrite as a fraction as -8 over 1, in case you're trying to work with a graph.